What's going on, guys? HQ420 here. You know what the deal is? You know how I get down when I come around. I'm back. I'm in the building. The beat is hot. The single is fresh. It's getting cold outside, but your boy is bringing the heat without a shadow of a doubt. First time to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Trust me, it's going to change your life. You'll get that daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from me, boy. Hey, video. We got a Chicago official. And of course, he was Democratic. And he got a little hypocrisy in his heart and in his actions. Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. Democratic Chicago official caught violating lockdown rules at his restaurant calls it an error in judgment. Man, you ain't have no error. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what an error in judgment is, okay? An error in judgment is when, in the heat of a moment, you make a slightly poor decision, or it might be very poor decision, in that very moment. Now, in the moments to follow, you don't continue to make said poor decision, okay? I mean, but he talking about an error in judgment. Damn, man, you gonna have to hit me with something a little bit better than that. An error, there ain't no doubt about that. Boy, you were full of errors. I mean, I don't even know how you start yourself up in the morning. But you can't even hold the power button down, and restart to get rid of all these errors. Turn it back on, same thing. Error in my ways. So, so it said a Chicago city lawmaker was caught violating state and city coronavirus lockdown rules by allowing diners to eat inside of his restaurant. And of course, they are in judgment. So let's see who this cat is. I mean, we always want to check him out. I mean, how we just now figure this out? Man, some other folks on the inside of this. Lightfoot, did you go around there and get you a meal? Let me know at the what is it? We got Ann Sather up here. But it said that the latest incident of the Democratic lockdown hypocrisy was first reported by a blogger called Second City Cop. Oh, okay. We got we got a citizen cop, man, out there doing his own thing. He doing his own investigative work. We need somebody to do some journalism out here. 'Cause, I mean, you depend on CNN, MSNBC, Faux News, CBS, ABC, No BC. And we in AC after captivity. That's where we're at right now because we're captives. But but Chicago Alderman Tom Tunney soon acknowledged his error in judgment and claimed that the diners were made to observe social distancing rules. Do what? What do you mean they made to observe social distancing rules? But you ain't supposed to have no indoor dining. Come on, man. What you doing with the indoor dining, brah? No indoor dining. So it says on a sporadic basis, we have allowed a very limited number of our regular diners to eat inside the restaurant while observing social distancing and mask wearing rules. This was an error in judgment and won't happen again. Hold on. On a sporadic basis. So that was multiple times, all right? So that means a lot of folks were in there get partaking in a meal, okay? So what'd you have to do? You have to go tap on the door and give him the password or something. He's like, I mean, squall A. I mean, come top of squall A, man. That means I get to sit. So can I sit down and eat? What do you think, bro? Man, got a speakeasy out there for some food. That's what this can turn into. Look, bud, organized crime can figure things out here. So now you be done messed around and we have some old Al Capone days and all that stuff. Folk be having speakeasies for a damn chicken sandwich meal. You know what I'm saying? You trying to just sit down and have you a steak. That's it. We got to do a speakeasy, bud. We got to go up underneath a basement. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get down like that, bud. No freedom. So on Monday, it said a worker in the Ann Sather, so that is a restaurant, told a Block Club Chicago reporter that they had stopped seating customers inside. It said that ended yesterday. We were seating some people, But somebody ratted us out. Hey, look, bud, y'all started the rat game, the snitch game. Y'all the ones with like, hey, you need to snitch on your neighbors. You need to snitch on this person, snitch on that person. Hey, kids, snitch on your parents, man. Trust me, this is for the betterment of the nation. And then now you little PO when somebody snitch on you, ho, bud. Hey, look, you played the game, bud. You win the prize. That's all I know. You played the game, and the prize you won was not the prize you were seeking. All right. So it says and they need to be fined. Okay, I need a hefty fine. That's what I need. I mean, they don't mean you gonna pay it, but I mean, well, I ain't gonna lie, I had a business, they'd be bringing some fines around there. I'm like, nope, I ain't listening to your fines, bro. You might as well take that sheet of paper back with you, okay? I ain't paying no fines, all right? This is all there is to it. Man, I mess around being in jail, bud. I'm like, dang, bro, I'm in jail now. Oh, well. Look, bro, you got to stick with your convictions. That way you can get your message out there. Folks that are wishy-washy, man, you can't get nobody to follow you when you're all over the place. But when you stick true to your convictions, oh, yeah, you can get some folks to follow you. That's why so many people wearing masks. But, because, bro, I mean, they done stuck with that conviction. And they got it in their mind that the mask is our holy savior, bud. I mean, that's all I know. But they said, man, the mask is about Jesus Christ, bud, out here. But I digress. Said the Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection spokesman told the Block Club that the matter was under investigation. But they got eyewitnesses, man. I mean, man, the waitress said, man, we were sitting, folks. The man done slipped in there, but he got under investigation. God almighty, bud. I'm done. I can't get nobody to investigate stuff that needs to be investigated. And we got these open and shut cases and we wasting resources, man. You see, man, all people do is waste money and time. I know I just went on tirade. But it said the mayor said that the restaurant will face the consequences of violating the order despite being owned by a city official. Consequences coming your way. Yeah, right. Lori Lightfoot, you probably done had 2 or 3 meals in that joint that week. You know what I'm saying? So it says our COVID-19 guidelines and restrictions apply to every single individual establishment in Chicago, so we can further ensure the health and safety of our residents. Man, how about every weekend you getting 50 folks shot out there? You know what I'm saying? This is just on the weekend. This ain't got nothing to do with a weekday. You getting about average about between 40 to 50 folk with a round and them butt cheeks every weekend. And you over here talking about some health and safety. Man, you need to slow your roll, okay? You spitting straight up BS nonsense. Don't want to hear it from you. That's all I know. So it says the Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection continues to ensure regulations are enforced equally across the city and will take appropriate action. Action, that's what we like to hear. In this instance, as it is done with the thousands of investigations into COVID-19 compliances with business. Thousands? Thousands. But what are you doing thousands of investigations? Man, stop the real crime. Dang, Bo. But, I was looking at statistics, but there's been more kids shot in Chicago and died this year than they have died of the COVID. Man, keep your little kids from getting shot out there. Can you handle the crime a little bit? No, you know what she said? Oh, the reason why we got so many guns out here is because folks are bringing them from outside the state into here. I'm like, she's like, they need to work on their gun laws outside the state. I'm like, man, you know you're dealing with criminals, right? And criminals are going to be able to get a weapon. That's what I don't understand, man. Folks still like, man, I don't understand how they got a gun. But they're a criminal. Dang, man. It's called the black market for a reason. You can get what you need out there, okay? Uzi style, whatever you want to use. So, you said any business in violation of these guidelines will be held accountable. But, oh dang, I don't know why I put this down here. Tunney was the first openly gay man elected as an alderman in Chicago in 2003. I don't care about that. Anyway, in closing, I was like, okay, man's gay, all right, sounds good to me. But in closing on this, rules for thee, not for me. Once again, all these people who tell you that it's so dangerous, you need to do this, you need to do that, where you can go, when you can go, what you can do, who you can do it with. Now they're telling you to wear a mask when you're in your own damn house with your family. I'm like, man, stop being. Man, I'm not doing it, man. Okay. And we got to be careful because they be sending folks around here knocking on your door. You open your door, sir, where you may be done whooped you right in your house. But you see, man, we just getting stupid. But these folks, man, I ain't no telling how long he been feeding folk in there. Probably since March. So, man, had him a little speakeasy. You know what I'm saying? At the Ann Sather. Now let me tell you something about Ann Sather. It don't sound like it's no $15 meal. You know what I'm saying? Or $30 meal for two. Let's say $30 meal for two. If you get drinks, I say 45 to $50. That sounds like you might be paying $100 a plate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if some of y'all around Chicago and you ate at the Ann Sather, let us know your experience. Is it good? I mean, I don't know what they serve. You know what I'm saying? And I won't never go to Chicago, so I won't ever know what they serve as far as in person. So, so I want to know y'all's thoughts about it. Man had an error in judgment, but what he really just had was the fact that he got caught. There was no error because he did it multiple times. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.